It's
they,
classified.
yeah, but it's really high tech.
Yeah.
Um, Working at Philips, working at VDL maybe at some point at some different offices or ASML or whichever other company
Yeah.
can be high tech as well within the machine building. So you develop and you design the way all the cables are going, and you design the cabinets and stuff like that. For me, the difference with housing is that
Yeah.
um,
Don't say
normally all
housing.
the
Don't say housing. Say commercial buildings and industry, because housing is,
okay, commercial buildings and industry. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that is
And
more complex than housing.
yeah, okay, yeah, okay,
Of
okay.
course, yeah, it is.
The the engineering of that is for me, yeah, and that's the way I look at it. Is less complex and is um, all the engineering is done at the parts that you need to add to your commercial building or an office building or something like that. If you want to add an airco, then you draw just um, the airco in, and the engineering is done at the company where you buy your airco from. That's the biggest difference that I see with companies like Philips
No,
or
it's not.
VDL or ASML.
Okay, no, it's not completely like that, because you are thinking that, okay, you design, do the engineering
Mm-hmm.
for the equipment and for that
Yeah.
facility, for that building. But it's not only that, you
Mm-hmm.
have to do the engineering of the connections of the whole system. From the utility
Yeah.
company, the main entrance, then the equipment, providing the power and
Mm-hmm.
the services, then the
Yeah.
machine building, and then each module, electronic, optics, ultraviolet generator, and many
Mm-hmm.
more modules. And also
Mm-hmm.
there is
Okay.
something working with physicists, because
Yeah.
there are a lot of physicists working
Mm-hmm.
with engineers. So there are a lot of
Yeah.
similarities with industry, what I did in
Mm-hmm.
Venezuela in the previous job. So it's not a
Yeah. Yeah.
huge difference. The huge
Okay.
difference, I just say it again, is there is a physicist working with engineering, and also
Mm-hmm.
there are more different kind of devices than in industry,
Mm-hmm.
because it's high tech and you have like another process than in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
In oil and gas there are pumps and many other devices, but in high tech is the all the industry has many devices in common. But when you
Mm-hmm.
go to ASML, mapolithography, ESA, you add a
Yeah.
special equipment to the previous one,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
Okay. Is it interesting for you to working at the high tech industry?
Yeah, yeah, of course. And
Okay.
I am willing to work in that also. But like I say,
Yeah.
it's closer here, and I don't mind, and I want
Yeah.
also commercial
Yeah.
and industry.
Okay. Shall we do a parallel a project there? Just I will
In
find
Rotterdam.
the appropriate vacancy at ASML for you
Uh huh.
on one hand. On the other hand, I will send your resume to my colleagues where
Okay.
you did find the vacancies of,
Yeah, I think
and
it's
I will try
clever.
to bring them in contact with you,
It's
and then we can see,
clever.
okay, whichever job is best for you.
Yeah, it's clever to do that, and it's practical. I live here now,
Yeah. Yeah.
and taking account that I am living here in this area, and it cost me a lot of effort to move in there. You know, I repeat, I am willing to try both ones, because there are
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
industries in Rotterdam, very close.
Mhm. Okay. Just do it. Let's do it like that. Then I will send your resume to my colleagues
Step
from
by
engineering there,
good. Yeah,
and
slowly,
then
step by step.
yeah, and I will check at ASML which kind of vacancy is open
Yeah, good.
at this moment, which suits your working experience.
Okay.
If I
And
have that, then I will send it to you as well, and then we could do, yeah. Let's see which vacancy fits you the most
good.
and the best for you.
And Frank, what about VDML? How is the way they are subcontracting and why they do engineering, electrical engineering also, mechatronics?
Who? ASML.
No, VDL.
VDL. Yeah.
VDL.
Yeah. They are doing that as well. The downside of working at VDL is
Yeah.
more or less that they have a lot of things in Dutch as well.
Yeah.
So they're a typical Dutch company.
Yeah.
And I know only a few different um, departments of VDL where they really want to hire English-speaking people.
Okay, I understand. And the other is Philips
Mm-hmm.
and NXP. Do you know about those two companies?
I know about NXP because a direct colleague of mine,
Yeah.
has been an account manager at NXP for about 15 years.
Wow.
So, and we are still one of the contractors at NXP.
Beautiful.
So,
I like it.
and she has a lot of connections outside of NXP as well. So
Yeah.
there are a lot of different startups around NXP as well, and
Good.
she knows about them.
Beautiful.
But that's a possibility as well. Yeah.
And Philips contract, or is only directly applying to Philips website?
You already did or not?
I did it I did it
Okay.
I did it 1 year ago, almost 1 year ago.
Okay.
But I am asking you, do you also, Ajilon also has contact with Philips?
Yeah.
Uh,
We have a contract with Philips as well,
good.
and because I'm mainly focused on VDL and ASML, I don't have a clear knowledge of all the vacancies that are open at this time at Philips, but I can ask for that as well.
Exactly. Talk
I will.
with your colleagues.
Yeah. I've two other recruiters who are mainly focusing on Philips and some other big clients from us.
Good. And yeah, another question that you have, something that you are reading in my resume.
I have, yeah. So I will ask for NXP. I will look at ASML for myself if I have the vacancies there. I will look at VDL as well because I know the two departments who can have or want to have English-speaking people are more in the high-tech industry as well. So that's a nice combination as well. Now I will ask my colleague for Philips.
Okay.
And I will send your resume to engineering.
Okay, good. Anything else do you want to know about me?
Your salary?
2009. I was earning 2,900 in my bank account. I mean, gross after taxes. After taxes.
After taxes?
Yeah, in my bank account.
Yeah, so that's net.
Yes, net.
Yeah.
2,900.
So 4,000 euros gross.
Yeah, monthly. And what is it? Other thing? It's a lot. It's few.
You sure?
Are you? Yeah, I was earning that, and I can show you. What is? Yeah, 2,900. No, I don't have it here. 2,900 in my bank account.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot. What?
Yeah, look.
I thought it was. I was thinking all the time that it was a small, because there are persons earning 3,500, 4,000.
Yeah, gross, but not net.
Gross? You mean before taxing?